Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. On the Link chart, like on many other coin charts, we can actually see this Elliott wave triangle. Okay, they are everywhere now. I guess they will all work out or they will all break together. That's quite interesting. I've made a video today about ADA. I've made a video about Gala already. That might come out a little later. And then here the Link chart, it just shows, it also shows this triangle, okay? And they all show this potential for this diagonal pattern. So they're all correlating in the end, you know? So it will depend on Bitcoin in this case, if Bitcoin can make it in a 5-wave move to the upside and generate something more bullish. But yeah, you can't really, you know, there's no point watching the Bitcoin chart because you can't set stops and everything. So the thing is, here on the Link chart, Link keeps all options open. Okay, so yesterday and the days before we talked about this micro support area and it didn't get broken. Yeah, we had a a wick below that 1295 level, but that's not a sustained break. That's not a break of support. In fact, support pretty much did hold because the price tried to break below it, but the support sort of was so strong that it did hold the price. And there's literally just a wick on the small time frame that went below the 78.6 retracement. Therefore, it kept the door open for a reversal, even if only a temporary, which is what we have seen. The price rallied from that low point that was made here around 12.90 all the way up to $14, but got rejected, or at least is currently getting rejected at the trend line. What kind of trend line is that? Well, there are quite a few touch points actually on the Link chart. Again, I'm not using those trend lines too much. ADA, for example, broke the trend line, but yeah, I mean, there's not, you know, if the trend line breaks, it's not so meaningful because trend lines in Elliott wave, they have very limited use. And they are unreliable. Okay, sometimes you get a trend channel break and then the price gets back into the channel. It doesn't have any impact on Elliott wave patterns, really. Typically not. At the moment, it wouldn't. So if we get a break above the trend line, it doesn't mean much because, you know, there is a short-term bearish count in which we could see one more low, as per the white scenario, in which a third wave bottomed on the 13th of April, and this is an AB CDE Elliott wave triangle. Again, I mentioned it in the other videos as well. They tend to break the other way, especially in the current cycle they do. I'm not tracking triangles normally that much this cycle because of that, but at the moment I see a lot of triangles, so it wouldn't be responsible not to show them. You know, I need to show them at the same time, warn that they could easily go up. But it's now a key area where that E wave could finish to the opposite side. If you're not so familiar with Elliott wave, typically these triangles, when they are completed, and it just means that the minimum requirements for this triangle are now completed. So once they complete, typically you would expect a move to the opposite side of the E wave. That would be down, could then hit the next fib support as possible target. The triangle is the fourth wave then, and the fifth wave could reach 1068 or the next support at 950 or 892. However, the triangle is only valid in its current form as long as the price stays below the C wave top at $15.20, $20. And a break above 15.20, therefore, could be considered a breakout. It's a breakout point which would not invalidate the entire triangle, but the micro count of the triangle, which makes it in turn less reliable, less likely. Full invalidation is up here. The beginning of the triangle, that's at around $16. So minimally, I need a break above the green line to make the triangle less likely and reliable, right? To call that yellow count possibly in control, or maybe even the orange scenario, which is the directly bullish one, in which in 5 waves the price should reach to $20 to confirm that actually on the 13th of April we already bottomed out. We bottomed and formed a low in this entire wave 2 correction, which started in March. And that's essentially the signal we need to confirm that we've bottomed, that we're on our way in a third wave rally to $90 plus. You see, even if we get to 20, there's still plenty of space for further upside. The main support area is this one between 1280 and 690. For anybody who's looking for possible accumulation in the current pullback, my view is this is an area where the price should reverse, and it's already reacted to it several times. Cannot rule out one more low. I'm not telling you to buy here. That very much depends on your own you know, risk profile, how comfortable you are with pullback trading and so on. But these are fib levels to watch where the price ideally reverses. And it also tells us when the thesis, the overall bullish thesis on this chart will stop working. And that's going to be below the 78.6 retracement. We don't want a wave 2 pullback to go below the 78.6 fib level. We don't want it to go below 690 in this case, yeah, because that indicates too much weakness. That's my update about Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.